Hello you guys, so I'm fresh off the shower. Yeah, let's just do this. I have to say that the first thing in the morning I didn't film, but you have to use a good SPF product on your face. Because otherwise, let me tell you something, I don't know if you can see this, but this little freckles, marks, however you want to call it, where do I get? That you see right here is the consequences of being for an entire year straight, almost like 11 months, so almost an entire year, not taking care of my skin. So this is why I don't know why, but ever since COVID started, all I did was wake up in the morning, wash my face, with water, go do whatever I had to do, get showered as I did today. I have to change this because this is pushing my head forwards. Anyway, and then I would apply this moisturizer, which is a good one. It's the Beauté Mediterranean by I don't know the brand. Anyway, it's just Rofsam, whatever. It's a good brand, but they make this specific jar for Mercadona, and it's really affordable. But this is a high-end cream, and it's really good. It's filled with antioxidants and whatever, and it just has an SPF 12. So I would apply this once fresh off the shower. My routine for the past year was this because I couldn't be bothered, and then move on with my day. And then this happened, this sun marking here from the sunglasses. Well, a little bit of, skin discoloration here and there. And I decided that was it, that I had to be less lazy and start taking care of my skin. Same way when I was like 25, 26, I started to take care of my skin because I just did this every single day. Just water, call it a day. Water in the morning, water in the night. And then, I started to see a little bit of whatever, and my mom was like, maybe you should be using moisturizer. She was right. So what I did today that you didn't saw was first thing in the morning I applied this. This is a Spanish brand, but this is a really good one. B plus Skin Protect SPF for sensitive, atopic, and reactive skins. No allergens, and it helps to diminish if you have some. Like here. What the heck is this? I didn't have this. I created this myself. Well, not myself, but this is what you get for going out in the sun, having sensitive skin and not taking care. So now I'm taking care of it. That's a whole ramble, but yeah, it's not a very complicated, but to me, the steps that you're gonna see, even though it's the bare minimum, I think, to me it's like a lot because I never do a thing, I just apply this and move on with my day. And so to me, taking more than one step, it's like, oh, sounds like a lot. Anyway, first thing I'm gonna apply that you saw in a haul, this vitamin C serum. It's a German brand, Satin Natural, and I don't know, it says applies 1 to 3 pumps, but what I do, it's very liquidy. It's very liquidy. It's a serum. I'm not used to using serums and all this kind of stuff, but I have to tell you that yes, well, this, I don't know what it does to my skin yet, but apparently it's gonna even out my skin tone, help remove the sun damage that I created here and here, and a little bit here, and it's filled with antioxidants, vitamin C, and apparently it helps you to it helps your skin to be healthier and glowier. But still, it's still me. I do things that I shouldn't be doing, but I justify it because it's like, I'm not doing to anyone else, and I wouldn't do that certainly on anyone else, but then I go ahead and do it on me, namely this. It's that time of the month, and when you get this, that I haven't gotten the longest time, but now that this is sticky, that I haven't gotten the longest time, but what did I do? Oh no, I didn't do this. No, I went a step further. I took an insulin needle and I stuck it in there, and that's the result. That's a scar tissue, and now I have to apply numerous oils just to diminish this, and yeah, I created myself a scar. Go me. Anyway, now that this is nice and dry, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this Eye Repair Cream by CeraVe. Listen, many years ago, I had this eye cream back when, I don't know, I had this, you saw the videos when I was always applying heavy makeup, but I had this eye cream from Sisley, was it? Very, you know, this cost me like, I would dare to say 12 euros or so at my local pharmacy. And that cost me 100 euros. And I didn't see a difference. You know, I have dark circles and eye bags because I have allergies, and that's how it is. And I don't know, unless I go and get I've always had them, and unless I go and get how you say that, surgery, cosmetic surgery, that I never have before. This is how it's gonna be. Same applies in here. You know, I've had so many cold sores, and I cut my lip on this side, but when I speak it creates this wrinkle that it's ugly, and and I don't know, it reminds me of Patty and Selma. But you can see it's not for smoking because it's not on both sides, but still, it bothers me. But yeah, I just apply this as you would. Tap, 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 and upwards. A little bit here, you know, because of this, but I know it's not a wrinkle by itself, it's just more like an indentation because there's muscle missing in here. You know, it's been cut. Same way when you have, how you say that, dimples? Well, just like that. And now, what I'm using as of late, that I never tried, but this kind of works, but you have to use it. Like, my skin is normal to dry. So if skin is not dry, like mine, or normal to dry, refrain yourself from using this. But this is the Nivea Q10 Power with SPF 15. Not that this should matter. This is not enough SPF or anything. But this, it has the classic Nivea scent, and I would have never purchased this. But then I was one fine day, you know, as you do, here on the internet, and looking for, yeah, I wanted to substitute this because my skin got used to this, and now, even though I'm on the last legs of this, I'm giving it a break because whilst it worked wonders for me for so long, now it was doing nothing. And you know, I wasn't having none of that. You know, you have to change your skincare every now and then, and I hadn't in over a year. Anyway, Nivea Q10 Power, this one, very affordable. In here I paid a little bit more because, you know, we're in the middle of nowhere, but it was like 10, 11 euros. If you go online, you'll get it for 6 or 7. And this is the skin, the face moisturizer that the future queen of Kate Middleton, that's her name. I was like, what's her name? I'm not into that, but it was like, it's a go-to for Kate Middleton. And I was like, well, if Kate Middleton, who can buy La Mer products and, you know, throw it away just like that, is using Nivea Q10, it's for a good reason. Now let me tell you something, it is for good reasons. This leaves your skin plump, moisturized, and as you can see, glowy. But you have to go light-handed. Bear that in mind. You have to really go light-handed in this, because the first week that I used this, I would use this the same way that I would use any other skin cream, and I started getting pimples and breakouts, and I was like, this is no. And then you know, I am one who reads reviews. Ha, sue me. And so I went back online. It was like, what's wrong with that? You know, this is filled with bad products, and it's not. I was like, you have to go light-handed with this. Sure enough, I went light-handed instead of taking a spoonful, just like, as you saw, like a pea-size amount and all over my face. It never broke me out, and my skin is plump, glowy, whatever. Now if I'm feeling extra fancy, I'll just take the roller, rose quartz roller. You know, I'm not spending $200 on some machine that promises nothing. Let's be honest with you. Let's be honest. If this is going to, I don't know, activate your blood circulation, probably I could be doing this same with my fingertips, but you know, this has this cooling effect that it's kind of cool at the same time, so whatever. And yeah, but what I was trying to say, unless you go for cosmetic surgery, I mean, it's gonna help you what you're using or not using. Like, I believe that this is gonna help me, you know, remove my pigment and all this kind of stuff, but don't expect miracles. Like, I am well aware that this CeraVe Eye Repair Cream with three essential ceramides and hyaluronic acid is not gonna remove this eye bags and these dark circles, because these are created by allergies and, you know, this inflammation and this, the way my face is, you know, because I have higher cheeks and, I don't know, my eyes, I have a big distance between here and here, the bone, and they're very pronounced. Unless I do something major about it, they're gonna be like this. They're always been like this. You know, I was 5 and I had the same, you know, maybe not as dark, but almost like, I thought, oh God, yeah, I have better days when the allergies don't affect me as much, but when the allergies affect me, it's whatever. So you do this, now you go in this way. Now my voice is trembling because that's that. And then that's my skincare, you guys. Now I'll take some Carmex, because I like it. I happen to like it. Oh God. And I take some Carmex, hide it, like that, as you would, as everyone would. And they had for a little time this vanilla one in here that it smelled like chocolate, more like, instead of vanilla, and it smelled so good, and it was like on a retractable, like a lipstick bullet, but it was a Carmex one, but they don't sell it any longer, and I haven't found it. And then I take this hand cream. I really always have taken care of my hands. I don't know. And it's the Apivita, because I really, as much as I hate the feeling of moisturizer onto my skin, I don't like dry hands. So I use this Apivita. This is a Greek brand, all natural ingredients, hand cream, intensive moisturizing with hyaluronic acid and honey. And this not only leaves your hands very hydrated, but it's all natural. And if you can check this brand, I mean, if you live in Europe, surely you can find it. I don't know if you can find it if you live outside of Europe, but I think so, you know, nowadays with the globalization. I'm all set, you know, with that. And I wish you had smell-o-vision, because other than this Satin Natural vitamin C serum that does nothing for me, that smell, this, oh wow. I don't know, I'm a honey freak, but if you don't like honey, of the scent of honey, but if you do, and on top of that it's water, but it has cacao, seed butter, all good things, olive oil, avocado oil, sunflower oil, honey, beeswax. It's wonderful. And hey, do you see this? It's a very, very, very good brand. Very good brand. I dare to say that maybe once I'm done with this, because I always use this, you know, this, not always, like, I had this favorite one of mine. It was the mandarin one from Rituals. That hand cream is to die for, but I'm not gonna pay the shipping, you know, if I'm just gonna get the hand cream, so, because it doubles the price. Anyway, this is very good, and maybe I'll try some of these products onto my face. But that's it. That is it. That's this. I don't know. When I see routines, people taking 3,000 steps, let's go extra. But today it's not like I'm gonna exit the house much more. But I'll just take this B+ Skin Protect. Again, it's a very, very good brand, and I'm not gonna go as you would normally with sunblock that you have to really go. It's better that you go overboard than you don't, because yeah, because otherwise it's not blocking the sun. Anyway, I'm just gonna do this. I wouldn't have done this. See, my skin is sensitive, and you can see it because when I touch it, it becomes red. So it's the end of the day, and usually I would do this like the morning time routine. I do this on my bathroom, but we're not gonna go there. So I just took this makeup eraser kind of dupe. Really, it's just this kind of fuzzy cloths, cleaning cloths that really help remove your makeup. So that's what I'm gonna do. And instead of, I try to waste a little. I try to be more, I'm gonna remove the makeup. Oh, it would be great to have a mirror. I try to use products that are as reusable as possible. Like, for instance, makeup remover wipes are really convenient, but I just use them traveling or something because I feel like, yeah, we don't need to be adding this much pollution into, you know, when I can throw this into the washer. Anyway, so I remove the makeup with this. So you don't need to spend, like I paid literally €2 for this, and I have several at my local Euro store, if you will. And wait, oh, I have to admit that I open my mouth a lot. I think happens. It's a natural reflex that we all have, right? So I just go on this side and I scrub and scrub just to make sure, because I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go there and wash my face as I usually would. I'll just take some micellar water. This is, you can see, I barely ever use, and I'll take a cotton round and just remove the rest of the makeup. And as you can see, this cloth that you can find pretty much everywhere removed almost everything, and it's crazy. You don't have, it's, yeah, the makeup eraser is cuter and all the stuff, but come on, that's what's left, you know? That's what's left. So now I'm gonna take this, again, this is, I tend to use the Garnier one, but then this time around I purchased the store brand one from Clarel Bonté. So it's a French brand. This is why I didn't mention it. This is a good toner. Now buy. Again, this is a Spanish brand. I'm trying to use more local products, so Spanish. So next up, I'm gonna use The Ordinary hyaluronic acid 2% plus vitamin B5. And I don't do this every single night. I do this 2 or 3 times a week, and I'll apply like not a lot, just as you see, 4 or 5 droplets, and I'll just apply it all over my face. They say don't go near your eyes, but listen, moisturizer is a moisturizer. And I don't know, I think some things are gimmicky, and I don't go in my eyes, but why shouldn't I go in here? Why? I don't know. No dermatologist ever said that, just the cosmetic brands. Maybe I should be drinking some water, but then I don't have the water here. Now, next up, I'll take the CeraVe Eye Repair Cream that you saw me using in the morning. Same at night. A little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. This is something new that I've been doing. It looks like a booger now, but it's not. Yeah, just do this motion. Like, I feel this is doing nothing, but at least I don't feel like I'm doing nothing about it. Now, once I'm done with that, I go ahead and can I not give you a glare? Listen, we need the light work because there's no light outside. So this is a bio oil, even though it's in gel formula, but it's the same product, and a little bit, like this much, and just like a couple of lentils goes a long way. Otherwise you're gonna look like you're ready to go to jump into a frying pan, you know, very, very oily. And this is very, very moisturizing if you have normal skin like I do, or if you have drier skin. And on top of that, let's apply a little bit on the neck. And on top of that, this helps reduce if you have scar tissue, like I do in here, and it helps remove the hyperpigmentation, like this one that I told you about, and this one here. So this helps reduce all of that. And once I'm done with that, this is an extra step that I've been doing lately because it's been really windy outside and cold, and my skin overall has been drier. I'll take the CeraVe moisturizing cream for dry to very dry skin, and I'll just take some of it and I apply it on top. And I'll do the same thing all over again. Like, normally once upon a time I used this in the morning, but maybe it's a bit, I don't know, too heavy. But for the nighttime, it's not like sticky or anything, so it leaves a good feeling. And now I go ahead and do this because I think it does something. I don't know. You know, when you go to the esthetician, they do this to you. Well, let's just assume this does something. And if not, it's been entertaining. And and now, just like that, I'm ready to go ahead and remove my clothing for the day and jump into my PJs and go to sleep. And as you can see, this is gonna do all the good work, and I cannot wait to try to apply Vaseline on top. And it only makes sense because that's gonna create a film, and all of this that now, you know, it's staying here and the skin is gonna drink it all up during night. With the Vaseline is like more, you know, when you apply moisturizer onto your feet and you cover them, or your hands, and they put you a glove so they get even more moisturized, so that kind of stuff. It only makes sense. And then I don't know, I hope that works. It's an idea. So that's my skincare, you guys. That's all the nitty and gritty. That's all that I do on a daily. And yeah, when I'm not feeling, I know to some this might look very basic. To me, it's a lot. It's a huge step in the good direction. And yeah, when I don't feel so fancy, but I try to do my best to do this every single day, I told you, because of reasons, because we're not getting any younger. When I don't feel so fancy, I just wake up, wash my face, take a towel, just dry it all up, you know, maybe scrubbing a little bit with a scratchy towel. It's my exfoliant. Yeah, and it works. So there's my tip from me to you. And then I apply the moisturizer, and at nighttime I just wash my face with water, towel, call it a day. But lately I'm doing this, and I have to say I've seen an improvement, and I've seen how my skin is plumper. So that's my skincare routine, and yeah, I hope this was entertaining, to say the least. And in the meantime, up until the next video, I hope you're having a great day or evening, wherever you are. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye!